All right, thank you, Kyle. Well, Father's Day is right around the corner, and what better way to celebrate than getting out to grill and treating him to some bourbon and juicy meat hot off the grill. Now, joining us this morning is Angie Horkin from the Wisconsin Beef Council to share some of those recipes. Hi, Angie.
Hello. I know it's already June.
I know.
Father's Day is not that far away. So yeah, I picked some recipes that incorporate bourbon in them. I thought that was kind of a fun twist.
Sure.
For Father's Day, right?
Yeah.
So I've got a steak recipe, and then I actually have a recipe using short ribs that you finish on the grill. But let's start with the steak recipe. It's called espresso bourbon steaks, served with mashed sweet potatoes. Espresso bourbon, right. So the sauce is a quarter cup bourbon, a quarter cup maple syrup, a quarter cup reduced sodium soy sauce, and then a little espresso, like instant espresso powder.
Okay.
That you can find in the supermarket if you don't have it on hand.
So a little bit of coffee flavor.
Yeah, a little bit. Smell it. It's really good. Ooh, I know. So the recipe on the website says to serve with tenderloin steaks or fillets, but really you could serve this sauce with any grill-ready steak. So maybe Dad's favorite is T-bones or porterhouses or ribeyes. Of course,
mix it in hamburger.
This will be right. Even good. Now, and this. It's served with the sweet potatoes because this sauce is actually really good on the sweet potatoes too because it's got that maple syrup in it.
Sweet on sweet.
Sweet on sweet. But yeah, so kind of a versatile recipe. Just grill your steak to your liking or to Dad's liking, or let Dad do the grilling and then make the sauce. You can definitely make this ahead of time. I made it a couple days ago. Just put it in a jar for easy storage and popped it in the refrigerator.
So it's just a glaze. It's not really a marinade.
Nope, just a glaze, kind of a finishing sauce.
Nice.
You probably could brush it on the grill, but you want to be careful. It's got a quarter cup of maple syrup in it, so the sugar could burn. So I just like pouring it right over when the steak's hot off the grill.
Okay.
Because you want to let your steaks rest anyway, 5 to 10 minutes. So that's when you can add the sauce.
Well, it's a lot of work being on the grill.
Exactly. So, okay, this recipe is kind of different. So it's called our country style bourbon barbecue short ribs. We typically don't barbecue short ribs. No. We braise them, but you do both for this recipe. You kind of just grill these a little bit at the beginning, couple minutes on a hot grill, then pull them off and then put them in an oven safe skillet, and then you're going to braise them a couple hours. So a yellow onion, a little bit of bourbon, a garlic, some tomato paste in there, some beef stock, paprika, cumin for flavor, a little liquid smoke, even too, to give it a little smokier flavor, and then at the end a little molasses and ketchup and cayenne pepper if you like.
That's quite the concoction.
So there's a lot of like flavors, a lot of ingredients in this, a lot of pantry staples though, so those seasonings you should have at home. And then after they braise a couple hours and tenderize, put them back on the grill just for a minute or two on a hot grill to kind of get that sear on them. Okay. And then you can always use that sauce to thicken a little bit. I'm serving it with some great mac and cheese, which is good with like a barbecue short ribs. So kind of two fun, really different recipes, both incorporating a little bourbon into Father's Day. Beeftips.com. If you go right to the homepage, you'll see As Seen on TV link. Click right there and you'll find these. Plus, I got some other fun ones with bourbon in them too.
A lot of bourbon choices.
There kind of is, yeah. It's really popular. So, and it adds a lot of flavor to the recipes. But first, if you're not a bourbon drinker, not an alcohol drinker, you definitely don't have to use that. You could just substitute in a little beef stock.
I'm sure there's some flavor. Yeah, that'd be a great idea.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's about it for us. So thank you so much for joining us.
You're welcome.
And we'll be back right after this.